Queen Mary of Denmark, the elegant and admired consort of King Frederick X, found herself at the center of a moment that quickly ignited royal watchers and internet fandom alike. It was supposed to be a routine, picturesque display of royal grace and warmth, an official walkabout through a Danish town square, but what unfolded became an instant viral sensation. As thousands gathered and smartphones went up to capture a glimpse of their beloved monarchs, a sudden and unscripted incident shattered the otherwise composed royal atmosphere. Caught live by alert fans and later reposted on Instagram to worldwide fascination, Queen Mary's spontaneous and surprising reaction during this walkabout has since spiraled into endless speculation and analysis. For those familiar with Queen Mary, known for her poise, diplomatic sharpness, and impeccable wardrobe, the footage delivered a side of royalty that many don't often witness, one marked by vulnerability, instinct, and pure human reflex. Dressed immaculately, as always, Queen Mary, 53, stood under the brilliant Danish sky alongside her husband King Frederick, 57, and two of their 4 children. Their presence in the town square was part of a scheduled royal engagement meant to foster closeness with the Danish people. It was a gesture of openness and visibility, something the Danish royals are celebrated for. But in a split second, all royal scripting gave way to an unpredictable moment that stole the show. The Queen suddenly jerked her body back slightly, her expression instantly shifting to visible shock. Her hands darted to her thigh as she appeared to swat or shake at something underneath her beautifully tailored skirt. It was not just a brief flinch. Her movements were deliberate, startled, and entirely uncharacteristic of the typically composed queen. The reaction did not go unnoticed. In fact, it visibly startled the entire royal entourage. King Frederick was the first to respond to his wife's dramatic shift in body language. In a swift and instinctive gesture, the king moved protectively closer to Mary, placing himself by her side and briefly lowering his gaze to assess the situation. His face, normally relaxed and regal, reflected genuine concern, even confusion, as he scanned the space around her. Their children, caught between maintaining composure and reacting naturally, seemed momentarily unsure of how to respond to their mother's visible discomfort. For a royal family so accustomed to perfection in public appearances, this was a moment that ripped through the polish and revealed something raw. The crowd noticed too. A wave of murmurs rippled through the square as spectators realized they were not witnessing just another choreographed royal walkabout. Phones shook in hands as onlookers tried to capture the moment. The Queen, regaining her composure within seconds, glanced around with an apologetic smile, as if acknowledging the awkwardness without needing to explain. She gave a few brief nods and a soft wave, a silent royal signal to the crowd that everything was under control. But the footage, now dissected frame by frame across royal social media accounts, left room for imagination. What exactly happened beneath her skirt? A sudden wardrobe malfunction, a fabric snag, or was it something entirely different? This rare breach of royal perfection has sparked an avalanche of public reaction. Royal fans flooded social media with theories, many lighthearted and humorous, others deeply curious and speculative. Some praised the Queen's quick thinking and ability to recover with grace, while others zoomed in on her facial expressions to gauge the level of discomfort. A few observers even offered edits of the footage in slow motion, drawing parallels to cinematic scenes of surprise and suspense. The fascination with the moment underscores something vital. Even the most poised figures of power and tradition are not immune to unexpected, very human interruptions. In Denmark and beyond, Queen Mary has long represented a blend of sophistication and modern accessibility. Born in Tasmania, Australia, she ascended to royal life with humility and strength, earning the respect of the Danish public through decades of service, motherhood, and international diplomacy. Her fashion sense often mirrors that balance, refined yet unpretentious, elegant yet functional. Which is why this incident strikes such a chord. It was not the dramatic gesture of a celebrity seeking attention. Rather, it was the unfiltered reaction of a real woman, dressed impeccably, suddenly caught off guard in a public square, in front of hundreds of lenses. King Frederick's reaction, too, added layers to the narrative. His instinct to move toward his wife, without hesitation or formality, painted a vivid portrait of a man deeply connected to his partner. In an age when royal relationships are often subjected to scrutiny, speculation, and tabloid distortion, this moment, a simple act of standing by, spoke volumes. The king's silent gesture of unity highlighted the enduring partnership at the heart of the Danish monarchy. Their love story, from its unlikely beginnings to their joint ascension to the throne, has always fascinated royal watchers. And now, a split-second gesture has only deepened public affection and intrigue. Beyond the viral spectacle, this incident may very well be remembered as a turning point in how modern monarchies connect with the public. In a digital world saturated with perfectly curated royal images, the Queen's unplanned reaction, and the royal family's collective response, offered something priceless: authenticity. There were no press releases, no immediate clarifications from the palace. Just a moment frozen in time, recorded by fans and circulated with genuine fascination. As the walkabout continued, Queen Mary resumed her interactions with the crowd. Her posture straightened, her smile widened, and her children stood a little taller. Whatever had startled her, it was behind her now. Yet the energy of the square had shifted. People weren't just applauding royalty anymore, they were responding to realness. The Queen's brief discomfort made her more relatable, not less. It humanized the monarchy in ways no speech or portrait ever could. The royal household has not released any statement addressing the incident, adding to its mystery and mythos. Perhaps they won't. Perhaps they understand the power of silence, of allowing the moment to speak for itself. The footage will continue to circulate, fan theories will continue to flourish, and Queen Mary's place as one of Europe's most adored modern monarchs will only grow stronger. As for the skirt-shaking moment, whether it was caused by a bee, a breeze, or a stubborn thread, it no longer matters. What matters is how it played out. A queen, startled but graceful, surrounded by her family, adored by her people, in a moment where the veil of royalty briefly lifted to reveal the pulse beneath the crown. So as we rewind that moment again and again, as we revisit every frame and every angle, let us not just laugh or speculate. Let us recognize what we witnessed: a fleeting instant of royal imperfection that brought the monarchy closer to the people than ever before. And that, perhaps, is the true magic of monarchy in the modern age. But the question remains: what really happened under Queen Mary's skirt that day in the square? Could this spontaneous moment redefine how the world sees royalty in the digital age? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more revealing and unforgettable royal moments.